Free money coming from the government. How much are you getting? Should you use it to buy Tesla stock? I'll give you answers to these questions right now. Welcome back, everyone. In this video, you will get a quick review of who gets what, how to properly use that money, in my opinion, and should you buy Tesla stock or have another strategy. And if you're interested in building real wealth alongside a real person, not some fake dude, go ahead and subscribe, hit that little notifications bell, and while you're down there, go ahead and give the video a like as well. Now, as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not do what I do. I'm stupid. So let's do a quick rundown of who gets what with this stimulus package. The government passed the historic $2.2 trillion stimulus package, and it gives most people a check in varying amounts. So if you're single and you made under $75,000 for your 2018 tax returns, you get $1,200. And if you're married and you made under $150,000 for your 2018 tax returns, you get $2,400. But wait, there's more. You get more money the more kids you have. That's right, for the more prolific viewers out there, you get $500 per child. You can't give me enough money to have more kids. No way. Wait, are we still filming? Now, if you made over $75,000 or $150,000, you're still not out of luck. It's phased out at a pace of $5 for every $100 over the limit. So unless you made $99,000 as a single person or $198,000 as a couple, you will be getting money sent to you. But you do the math if you fall in between. I'm not doing public math. Assuming you are getting money back, what should you spend it on? I cannot stress this enough. You need to take care of your essentials first. Make sure you have money to cover food, your rent or your mortgage, healthcare, water, and all those other essential things to living. Do not put yourself or your family at risk of not having the essentials. And if you do not have one, now is the perfect time to set up that emergency fund with this money. As a general rule of thumb, you want to have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses put back into the emergency fund. Hey, and you can also keep that money in a high yield savings account. Not that they're yielding a lot, but at least you're getting some sort of return. If you do not have those two things covered, your essentials and the emergency fund, you do not need to be investing in stocks at this point. Gambling this money away in the market is ludicrous if your job is in jeopardy and you don't have the essentials covered. And yes, I've heard the grumblings about the government issuing another round of checks. But do you really want to depend on the government for anything? So assuming you have taken care of the essentials and you have money put back, then you're in a great position to do some investing. In this crazy market, should you use your stimulus check to buy Tesla stock? Or should I go conservative and buy dividend stocks so I'm getting additional income? These are questions we have discussed before, but I will give you my take on what I would do with this money if it's all I had to invest. First thing you need to do is have an account set up for you to actually trade in. I try not to mention this too often, but I do use Webull to make all my trades. So use the link down in the description if you do not already have a way to buy stocks. Hey, and it's also another way of supporting the channel, and I do personally use it and think it's the easiest to use and has the most tools, and most importantly, you don't pay commissions. Come on people, it's 2020. If you're still paying commissions, I don't know what to tell you, but be ready to deposit that money when it comes in. So for this example, I'm just going to assume that you're only getting $1,200 and you're doing all this in your fake portfolio for entertainment purposes only, right? If you watch my video on the 6 stocks I'm actually targeting, you know that I cannot buy a share of every stock on my list. It would be more than $1,200. So I can't just go with the strategy I'm using personally in my portfolio. So I will give you 3 alternate strategies instead. The first strategy is all or nothing. This one is pretty simple. I'm going to make a lot of money or I'm going to go broke. Well, maybe not broke, but it's obviously the riskiest of the group. And this is exactly how I would allocate my funds. I would buy 1 share of Tesla, which was trading at around $500 today. At least at the time of this recording, it was trading at $500. And I would allocate the rest of my buy in shares of Carnival, which was trading at around $12 per share at the time of this video. So I could buy 54 shares of Carnival. Hey, bankruptcy is a possibility for the cruise industry giant, but they could also be the biggest winner coming out of this in the back end. High risk, high reward. Plus, I also have Tesla there to take away some of the risk. But you could change out Carnival for any stock in the industries that have been crushed, and some of them are down right now 70 to 80% from their highs. So the trade actually breaks down like this. I buy 1 share of Tesla and 54 shares of Carnival. The next option is the well-balanced option. It's almost too many options, isn't it? This is probably the one that I would be most likely to commit to. It's the most logical, spreads the risk, Get you some shares of some great companies and allows for a little bit of risk taking as well for some growth coming out. Of course, I'm going to buy a share of Tesla at $500. Then I would buy 2 shares of Apple at $253. You know, get some dividends coming in the meantime while we're waiting on this thing to turn around. And 1 share of Facebook at $165, another company that will be doing just fine during all this. And there's still a little bit left over for a share of Carnival at $12 per share. And even after all that, I would have a few bucks left over for, you know, an adult beverage or to take a flyer in another beaten down stock or whatever you chose to do with that money. So the trades in the well-balanced option look like this. 1 share of Tesla, 2 shares of Apple, 1 share of Facebook, and 1 share of Carnival. And the last option I'm going to give you guys today is the F you guys, I love Tesla option. This is what we talk about the most, right? If you're one of those that believe Tesla is marching to 15K as soon as this is all over, or you just love the company that much, then you just buy 2 shares of Tesla. You can actually buy 3 if it drops in the time between now and when the check hits your account. Or maybe you take 1,000 surveys online to get some extra money to get that extra share. No matter what you choose to do, now you own Tesla stock. So just sit back and light one up with Elon. Wait, no, don't light one up. Misspoke there, sorry. So what you need to do now is watch this video right here so you can get the details and analysis behind my stock picks. I'll put a link down in the description too. And hit that logo that just popped up to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. But if you've already subscribed, please show your support by liking the video. Thanks.